So today we're going to be doing a Q&A. If you guys are new here, I'm Malaysia. This is my channel, Keeping Up with Lay. And I usually do vlogs, but I do vlogs on like my work days, which are Sundays through Thursdays. And on Fridays and Saturdays are like kind of my off days, which I want to do like other kind of like videos and stuff like that. So I was like, this week I want to do a Q&A because why not? So I posted on my Instagram, and I also posted on my Facebook account for people to send me questions so I can answer. So let's get into this. So my first question is, do I consider myself a jealous person? Do I consider myself a jealous person? I wouldn't say I'm jealous. I'm not jealous of anything that anybody else has. I'm more so of like a person who moves at the beat of my own drum. I'm not jealous at all of anybody or what anybody else is doing. I'm a strong believer in my path is my path and whoever else's path is their path. So I don't have any jealousy in my bones. I could say that. The next question is, do I want to have kids or when? I do want to have a child. I don't want to have a lot. I don't want to have two. I know I just want to have one child. I know for sure I just want to have one kid. And when, at the moment, I'm 26, so I would say like in my mid-30s probably have a kid. The next question is, when you are having a bad day, what makes you feel better? When I'm having a bad day, what makes me feel better? Usually, if I'm being really honest, if I'm having a bad day, my little sister, just looking at her face, I would smile. Like I could be crying, and when I go on my photo album and I put in her face on my in my photo album, I'll just be ecstatic. Like she literally makes me so happy. She is the sweetest little girl. Her face alone just melts my heart. You know, I love her so much. And my sister is the little girl who you guys have seen in the vlog for my friend's daughter's birthday party. The next question is, what is one behavior you won't tolerate? Is controlling behavior. I don't like a person who's controlling. I know I don't like liars, of course, but a pet peeve of mine is a person who wants everything to be their way, and they only look at it their view. It's no one else's view matters, only theirs. A person who is controlling is just, it's too much. That is one behavior I will not tolerate, is a controlling ass person. You can hit it. The next question is, what age are you supposed to really settle down and focus and change for the better? I feel like, I don't feel like it's an age. I don't feel like it's an age on that. I feel like everybody has one life to live. I feel like if you're, wait, this question has me, wait. I don't feel like it has an age on to focus. I feel like everybody has one life and live it as you may. Nobody has a rule book of life and how it should go. Like if you are a person who is doing well in life and stuff, you should enjoy your life how you want to enjoy it. I feel like it's people on the street who are homeless who just enjoy life more than the ones who are working every day, who settled in life and all of that, are the most stressed. I'm not saying I want to be homeless. I'm just saying you make life what you want it to be and always just live for you. That's what I could say. If you can write a note to your younger self, what things would you say? If I could write a note to my younger self, what things would you say? This is just obstacles of your life right now. I would also say embrace your height, because I'm a tall girl. So when I was younger, I was bullied for my height, and it caused me to fight a lot. So I would say to myself, this storm will not last forever. I would say sometimes you are in a place in your life where you are learning with the ones around you, and it's okay to feel how you feel at the moment, but keep in mind that you have to always forgive, you have to always be positive, and that's what I would tell myself. It's okay, girl. Okay, you guys, so the next question is, what is one thing that makes you feel alive? It would be my grandmother. My grandmother is like everything to me. My grandmother is my biggest fan. My grandmother is like, y'all, my grandmother just makes me feel like I am just perfect. I'm enough. She definitely makes me feel alive more than anything in this world. That's my girl. Another question is, what is a perfect day for Miley?
The perfect day for me would be waking up fully rested, having some coffee in my system, and that's like a normal life. But if I had a different life, a perfect day for me would be waking up out the bed, having like a maid who made me some breakfast. Then I grab my little my Chanel purse, and then I go hit the town and go shopping, and then I go to the nail salon and get a massage on my shoulders while I get my nails done and my toes done. You know, a pampered day is a perfect day for me if I can have it like that. But a normal day for me is getting up out of bed and I'm well rested, having some coffee, and taking my ass to work and having a good day at work and coming home and relax.
The next question is, when you are having a bad day, what makes you feel better? When I'm having a bad day, what makes me feel better is thinking about my future and what it has in store for me. I like to think positive thoughts about how it can be in the future. I am not a person who is gonna sit and be in my head and just only thinking negative. Like, I'm a very positive person. I believe everybody can get there. I believe everybody can do it. So when I'm having a bad day, I think of pure positive thoughts. I think about, oh, I'm thankful I have a bed. I'm thankful I have a roof. I'm thankful I can eat some food. I'm thankful I can get in the shower. Like, I think about everything that I have that others don't. The smallest things, like a phone, a carpet, a mom, a dad alive. So, I think about the smallest things in life to make me feel up out the funk. So that's what I do on a bad day. I think about all the positive and everything I'm thankful for. Here are some spicy ones. So here's this question. How do you feel about poly relationships? Would you ever be in one? Okay, so how I feel about poly relationships, I really don't think about them, but I feel like if it works for that couple, then it works for that couple. Me personally, I would not want to share my mate. That's just me. I don't want to share my person. So, and they asked, would you ever be in one? No. I would never want to be in a poly, nothing. No. Have you ever talked to a married man? I'm an honest girl. I have. I have. I'm not gonna lie here. When's the right time to have sex with your new boo? Honestly, I feel like it's up to you. It's your body, it's your choice. If you ready to get it cracking, get it cracking. Could you be in a relationship with someone that takes care of you, but is also controlling and hits you? No, because if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. And two, as I said in the other question, I don't like controlling as people. If I feel like I'm being controlled and all, like, it's just not gonna be good. I'm gonna be acting out of whack. You're gonna be acting out of whack, and it's just not gonna be good. Okay, this question had me like, huh? But when I look at the person's icon picture, I was like, okay. Do you think there's an evil entity controlling our government? Now we know it is. We know it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Every other day it's some new shit. Everything about our universe, it doesn't make any sense. Everything about this just doesn't make any sense. And it's never good vibes. It's always this evil energy. So, yeah. And money is the root to all evil. That's all these people in the government care about is funds. Why do you think support between women are at an all-time low? I feel like support between women right now at an all-time low is because a lot of females want to look like they don't look at what nobody else is doing. A lot of women want to act like they're moving off of their own thought process. Ooh, women, not all, but most of them are very insecure, very jealous, not even about how a female looks, but just how a female is on the inside. These girls like you, and if you're popping or you're blowing up, it turns and they get envious and jealous, and they mask all of that into a hug, and they mask it all into a high. A lot of females just don't know how to like be a supportive ass person. That's off like GP because it's a good thing to do. You should want to support other black women, but the hate and the envy be so real. A lot of them can't. Females in general would just learn what is for you is for you, and what is for her is for her. It would just be an amazing thing. But it's just like, it's easier to be envious and evil and just shady and like not. It's just, the girl's just terrible. And I hate this fucking topic because I can't stand a hating ass bitch. But if you could change anything about your life, would you, and what? If I could change anything about my life, it would be certain relationships I had with friends. I'm not even gonna say relationships. I'm gonna say friends, because I feel like a friendship means so much more than a relationship. And I feel like I have a few friendships that, whoo child. The next question is, what is one of your biggest fantasies? Whoo Lord. I don't know if you guys watch, well, it's no more of them, but it was Ken and Diara. They traveled all over the world together. One of my biggest fantasies would be to travel all over the world with the person that I love. And that's one of my biggest fantasies. Next question. Worst experience with the opposite sex. My worst experience with the opposite sex would be when I was like, probably like 12. No. Probably like when I was 13. It was this cute boy who lived down the block. Yeah, I remember back in the day, all the kids on the block would like play together. So I was on this block with just houses. And, you know, all the kids, all of us got bikes and stuff. You know, all of us go to school together. So all the way down the block, it was this cute boy. You know, all the girls wanted him. He was light skinned. And you know, back in the days, all the girls love light skins. Nowadays, all girls love dark skins. But that's beside the point. But he was light skinned. I think his name was Sean. And he had curly hair. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, oh, Sean, Sean, Sean. Like, I was just obsessed with Sean, honey. And he started being obsessed with me. So I was definitely 13. And me and him had just had kissed each other. You know how kids be. And we had kissed each other. And when he kissed me, he put his tongue in my mouth. And I didn't like that. And I believe I ran off, and his fingernail was in my mouth. This motherfucking fingernail was in my mouth. That was my worst experience with the opposite sex. Oh my God. That nigga put a fingernail in my neck. His nails. Ew. Worst sex experience or best experience? My best, I'm gonna give y'all both. I'm gonna say my worst experience was with a guy whose penis was half of my pinky. Like it was like this big. Trash. Had all this mouth, all of this, and this is all it had. My best sex experience. Ooh, Lord. My best. I'm not gonna share that. I'm not gonna share that. Ooh. Next question. When a person cheat, can the relationship go back to normal? Like I said, I was in a situation where it was cheating going on. The relationship will never go back to normal. You guys really, really got to learn how to build trust again. It's hard to build trust with the person who cheated on you and you got cheated back on. The trust has to be built up again. If you guys can say like, okay, it was cheating happening in our relationship, it's time for us to move on and trust each other. Take whatever steps it is to build up trust. That's it. I don't want you listening to what your mama say, your friends say, who say this, say. Y'all work on building y'all trust. That's it. Next question is, are you open to a threesome with your man? I wouldn't say no. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I would do it. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna just say I ain't never do it. So I don't know if I would or if I wouldn't. But what I do know is I ain't eating no box. I ain't no box. That's what I do know. Next question. Your opinion on family drama / toxic family. Okay. So my opinion on family drama is this, because I'm dealing with family drama. And I would say my opinion on it is, if each party cannot come and sit down and speak nothing but truth. Because in family drama, it's a lot of, oh, you know, her daughter did it, you know, did that, you know. Everybody's all gossiping. If you can go to the person and say, I said this because you made me feel this way. I did this because you made me feel this way. The best points you could ever get in moving forward with anybody is addressing your wrongs, addressing what you said, addressing what you did, and moving forward. Being a coward about any situation it's never ever gonna get better. So address what you say and what you do, and you stand in what you said. I said this because, but all of that, I ain't do all of that. I'm gonna throw rock out my hand. That shit is so whack. That shit is so tired. That shit so corny. So what I would say is address everything head on. If there's no outcome or change in anything, move forward. Nobody has any time in life to be dwelling on negative ass shit. Period. Period. Next question. What's your take on friends, true and fake friendships? My take on fake friends is, bitch, fight me. If you don't like me, tell me, huh? You open my fucking crib and shit, and you don't really fuck with me like that. You need to let me know. Okay. Everyone is gonna be who they are. It's up to us to accept who they are. So you already know this motherfucker is fake. But we choose to continue to be in the same room as them. Known bitches for years who are questionable to me. And then there's girls I meet who I just know their energy is like more boppy with mine, you know? So trust a person to show you who they are, and trust yourself to know who they are and move accordingly with them. You cannot be mad at a person for being fake when you know they're fake. Last question. How long were you in a relationship before you had sex? I'm going to use my recent ex, for example. I feel like we were together for like a month. He wasn't really like, he didn't really like force me into having sex. So like, when you're ready, I'm ready. And we were both ready and we did it. Next question. I think I'm going to save the juiciest one for last. So the next question. How many times, if any, have you been in love? So I've been in love one time, which is my last relationship. I've never ever been in love before. That is the first person that, you know, like I could say I genuinely have fell in love with. And that's the only person that I feel like I would ever love to that capacity, because I loved myself a little bit more than I loved that person a little bit more than I was loving myself at the moment. I don't feel like I would ever love a person as much as I loved him, because loving him was loving him more than I was loving me. So I've been in love one time, and I feel like I'll be in love again, but just not as in love. The last question is, what's your favorite sex position? Yeah, nosy. My favorite, when I was younger and these knees was popping, it was to ride. But now that I'm a little bit more aged, I like it from the back. I like doggy style. Doggy style, woo! That's the way to go. Yes, guys, that is the end of the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed my little Q&A. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little Q&A. I mean, it was a little bit spicy. It wasn't too crazy. If you guys want a real spicy one, though, let me know. But don't make it a little bit too... I mean, make it spicy if you want. You can make it spicy if you want. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. It wasn't like crazy, but it was a little some. If you guys want more of these kind of Q&A videos, you guys can leave some comments in the description box below. You guys can also like and comment and share and subscribe only if you want to. You guys know I don't beg. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the vlog.